Hey Leo, let me scoot closer. Sorry. Mariah here. I'm gonna go ahead and get into your new read. I just kind of want to give a disclaimer on this. I uploaded a video today that shouldn't have been uploaded whatsoever. It was a reading that was not intended to be for public viewing, and it ended up being for public viewing by total mistake. I was in a rush, and there's no excuse. I'm absolutely embarrassed that I think about 800 people saw it within maybe about an hour or two, and it's embarrassing, right? So I just want to say, first and foremost, I apologize to all the people who've seen it. Were shocked to see it. It wasn't anything shocking, but it was another reading, but it wasn't meant for Leo, right? That was a reading that should have been kept private. So again, I do apologize. Secondly, the reading that I did for you earlier today, it was for me, very intense. I struggled to get through it. I had to keep stopping just to get through it. Because of the nature of the video, it was pretty sensitive in nature. Me personally, I can handle those things, but I have to also think of the masses that watch. And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I just don't ever want to put out content that may offend anyone in the slightest. It wasn't an offensive video, but it was just, again, a bit sensitive in nature. And it was kind of like the Earth Angel reading, where I had to stop reading the tarot cards because Spirit wanted me to give a direct message to a few people that they needed to hear. And it was just very hard to get through as a reader. So I'm so sorry. I probably, it's even hard talking about it. So again, I'm sorry. With that video, I may upload it as a bonus for some of you guys, so that way if you want to see that message, that you guys can still see it. But I've been uploading videos all day, and I have not had the issue of uploading the wrong video until that video. And that was the video that was the most difficult to get through. So I believe my spirit guides, and I try to follow my intuition on things. If it wasn't meant, there's a reason why the right video didn't get uploaded, but I can't help but shake that at least one person needed to hear that. And I apologize if you guys check that video out when I upload it as a bonus, that it may not resonate with you, that it may be a bit sensitive in nature, but sorry. I just can't help that somebody needed to hear that, right? That video. So what I'll probably do is this week sometime I'll upload it as the bonus for the month, and the video I'm doing today will be the end of the month, between now and the end of the month of June reading. Excuse me. I don't know why it's so hard for me to even get through this intro. It's just that video was just very intense, to say the least. And it shook me. It shook me to my core, and thinking about it still shakes me. What I'll probably do on that video is there won't be any ads. It'll be a completely free video. You just watch it straight through, and whoever that one person, those few people that needed to hear it will hear it. Just to give you a quick synopsis of it, and then I'll get into your reading for today. It was a message from somebody's ancestors, their bloodline, their legacy. Whoever these Leo people are, or whoever this Leo person is, you're being called by your legacy, by the people that came before you, to make a big change. And I mean a big change. And some of the examples given in it were a bit sensitive in nature. And because it's a big change, and it's something that I had to deal with personally, and I know tons of people have had to deal with personally, that's why I don't want to not post it. But I just don't, I'm gonna wait on posting it, because it's a lot for me to even go back and think about. So I'm just gonna pause really quick, clear the energy, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading for the end of June. One moment. All right, Leo, we are back. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you didn't hear that notification, but if you did, I apologize. All right, so we're going to start off with the Witch's Tarot, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. What is the most important message that my Leo needs to know between now and the end of the month? That was it. Thank you. May I have one card for my Leos? We got summer. Boundaries. All right. Well, Leo, we're getting into summer now. Boundaries need to be in place. And on the bottom of the deck, I didn't even see this. On the bottom of the deck, we actually have a manifestation. The first thing that I'm hearing for you, Leo, don't let anyone, and I mean anyone, F up, excuse my language, but F up what you're trying to create here, what you're trying to manifest. Put your boundaries in place and be very firm and set. And this is something that I know you guys can do, but you have to be very firm and set. There's something that you're manifesting. There's something, oh my God, and right underneath this is cleansing. If you can see that. Right underneath that is cleansing. Whatever, whoever is in your space that is not a part of what you're trying to manifest for the better good, highest good of yourself, you gotta let them go. It's time to clean shop. It's absolutely time to clean shop, Leo. Let's get into it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give me page of air. Give me the most accurate messages for my Leo. What do they absolutely need to know between now and the end of the month? Rebirth. Holy shit. When I did that Earth Angel reading, if you guys subscribe because of that, this was the card where I was channeling that energy from. And here it is. Back. Ooh, way too many. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What does my Leos need to know? What do my Leos need to know between now and the end of the month? Between now and me. Thank you. 3 of water. 6 of air. All right, I love this energy already. This is the polar opposite from what I felt earlier. Polar freaking opposite. I love this energy. I love this energy because, Leo, you're not playing around with nobody. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. You're clearing house. Especially with this rebirth, which is death. Oh, you're clearing house like a badass. And I love to see it. I love to see it. You're not confused on it. You know where you're going. You know what you want to create. You're not stuck between a head and a heart decision. You know. Oh my goodness. You know what you need to do. And this is something that's worthwhile, worth celebrating. Wow. All right, let's start clarifying. With my mundane deck, I do not read these cards in reversal. If a card pops up in reverse, I will flip it upright just because this deck is most accurate for me in the upright. I'll only read a card in reverse off of this deck if Spirit tells me to, and that's pretty rare. Pretty rare with this deck. Why is this page of air here? For my Leos, why is this page of air here? Yeah, you're clearing house. You're clearing space. You're moving on. You're leaving something behind, but you're going into karma waters. And that's the summer. The Empress. The Empress. Why else is this page of air here? Talk to me, Spirit. Why else is this page of air here for my Leos? King of Swords. What are you cutting out, Leo? What are you removing? There's something that's dead. There's something that is done or that needs to be done that you're releasing. For some of you, this may have been something that may have ended in the wintertime, or you wanted it to end in the wintertime, but the energy of whatever this is has still been lingering in your present sense. And you know it has to go. You're cleaning house. Why is this page of air here? One more card. And for some of you, you need to take a vacation. If you haven't been on vacation, please take a vacation. If you can't take a vacation, try as well as you can to get to maybe the water, the beach, go out in nature. You need to get out. There's a strong urgency for you to get out, because not only with you physically clearing whatever this is for you in your life, whatever you have to now instill this boundary upon, but you also have to allow nature to cleanse it from you as well. So if you can get out in the open, be out in the sunshine and the sunlight as frequently as you can this summer, do so. Why is this page of air here for my Leos? One more card, Spirit. If nothing pops out, I'll move on. Thank you. And the 9 of Coins. And the World on the bottom. Oh my, and the Judgment. And the star. Okay, and then Strength right underneath that. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna leave that right there, because this is magnificent, Leo. This is literally the epitome, if I can say, of the energy you naturally exude when you're in a space where you're not dealing with baggage, when you're not dealing with burdens, when you're not dealing with stress. The Empress and the 9 of Coins, even if you're a male, it doesn't matter, but this is the energy of self-sufficiency, independence. This is the energy of holding your own, but doing it so gracefully, looking forward to life and having all that you need to experience life at its fullest. And you're at a point or at a stage, and if you're not there, Leo, this summer you will be getting there, because we got this summer in boundaries. You're cutting something out, whether it's a person, place, thing, it's life circumstance, a job, something. You're cutting something out. You've had time to think about this. You've looked at it from different angles, but you're being strategic about this. No more sitting in silence with this page of air in reverse. You're actually taking action this summer. And if you already started taking action, then that action will continue, because this feels like a deep cleanse. With this manifestation and clearing, this feels like a deep cleanse. I mean, you're cleaning house, the World, and Judgment right underneath that, and the Star right underneath that, and the Strength, if you will. And I'm not even going to tell you what's underneath that, because I'm just going to keep pulling cards, because even underneath that we got the King of Wands. It's just too good here, way too good. This is something that you've known that you've needed to make a judgment call about. But not only that, whatever you cut out, whatever this boundary you're going to put in place, whether it's with a person, place, thing, something in your life, not only does it change, excuse me, not only does it allow you to change internally, externally, but this changes the world around you. And you're in this Empress, and 9 of Coins is pre-Empress, and we got Empress here. You're making bold moves, Leo. And I admire that. I admire you. I honor you for that. Why is this reverse card here, Spirit? Oops. Why is this rebirth card here for my Leos? This is death. Also, to Leo, as a forewarning, I don't know if you have kids or not, or if it's just you. Be careful. This is a specific message. This is for one Leo. Whoever this is for, be careful if you go swimming this summer, get in the water. I'm getting the need to tell somebody that there's a potential of drowning. I don't know who that's for. There's a potential of somebody drowning, or somebody may start to drown. Please make sure you keep an eye out on your kids. Please make sure you're observing them at all times. And if this is you, please make sure you don't go too deep in the water. If you're going in the beach or ocean, please just be safe. Please be safe. I have the energy or feeling of somebody drowning potentially this summer. And not to the point of death. But you know, when you get swept up under a current and your head is bobbing and weaving underwater, it's that kind of energy. Just please be careful. I don't know who that was for. Somebody needed to hear that. Why is rebirth here? And drink more water too. I don't know if you're not drinking enough water. Drink more water. Why is rebirth here? So we have the Page of Coins, 5 of Wands. And what else do we have for rebirth, Spirit? Wow, my God. Leo. Can I tell you something? If I can be honest with you. Well, I've been honest with you, but if I can be more transparent with you than I already am. This has kind of been the energy for my reads today, except for that read I did for you earlier that had me shook. There's something with this Ace of Cups and this Page of Coins. There's a reason why you have to clear out your boundaries. Whatever you're about to enter into with these two cards here, that's going to not only emotionally fulfill you, but it's a new opportunity, whether it is in love, whether it is in your finances and career, whether it is in your stability, whatever's in your current vicinity right now. If you have not cut this out, it will bring conflict. It will bring issue. It will bring strife. You have to let whatever this energy is go, and I mean let it go. I see you fighting for, with this Nine of Wands, fighting for and standing your ground for what you want to create. We have manifestation and death, but death also talks about change, right? Whatever you're trying to change physically in your 3D realm, or even internally on the emotional level, because we have this Ace of Cups, whatever this boundary is, it can't come with you. Understand that. And my thing about Leos, you guys are loyal to a fault. Loyal to an absolute fault, but sometimes your loyalty can get you burned. Don't fuck up this opportunity. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but don't fuck up this opportunity, Leo. Five of Wands here. There's two messages I'm getting for this Five of Wands. There's, if this is for a new opportunity, whether it's in career or love, I see people wanting to gain your attention, fight for you for a certain position or a certain spot. But I also see on the flip side of that, because you're standing your ground, because you know this is what you want, because this is something you've been manifesting and it feels like for quite a while, because this is something you've been manifesting, you're going to fight for this to the end. Fight or flight. Definitely fight. Ignore all the background noise. Ignore all the talk. Ignore all the extra shit that's, excuse me, I don't want to keep cussing on the video, but I'm sorry, right? It is what it is. But ignore all the background noise that has to do with this, whether it's internal or external. That has to go. There's something here for you, Leo. Because with this Four of Wands on the bottom, that's why I got that energy of you may have been manifesting this for a while or trying to create this for a while. And now in the summertime, it's coming to fruition. But you have to clear space. You have to allow space for this. Why is this Three of Water here, Spirit? One more shuffle. Why is this Three of Water here for my Leo? Something with the J. Jason? James? Somebody likes Jack Daniels? Okay, Spirit. No, stop giving me these damn word messages. Why is the Three of Water here, Spirit? Why is the Three of Water here? My Leos. Why is the Three of Water here for my Leos? Okay, did not mean to pull this many cards, but we got Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Seven of Coins, Two of Coins, Hierophant, Judgment, and the Eight of Cups. Yep, just like what I was saying to you, Leo. And you're back on the bottom of Strength. Head over heart decision. I know you make the right choice, Leo. Right? You're very courageous and you're bold. And when you get to that point of, you know what, I just can't tolerate this no more, despite how loyal you are, you always have to think for the greater good of yourself. And I see you doing that. Something that you've invested your time, effort, money into, something that you've been juggling with the idea on, or physically juggling either this business, this opportunity, and how to get it started and how to bring it to fruition. There's some form of juggling here with whatever it is you're trying to create, or it could even be juggling between whatever this boundary you need to put in place, whether it's a person that's on one side of your shoulder and what you want to manifest on the other side of your shoulder, and you're going back and forth, or have been going back and forth. But I see you slicing it off because we have the Eight of Cups. You're letting whatever this is drop. You're walking away from whatever this is. You're letting it go. It may even be emotionally taxing to walk away for some of you. Just because the Eight of Cups talk about emotional abandonment, and with the Eight of Cups, yes, the person walks away, but they don't want to, right? If they could have that person around or have that thing around, or if that thing would work out, of course they would like to keep it in their life, but they have to walk away because it can't. Either that person won't change, nothing's happening with a certain opportunity, things aren't going out in your favor with something, so you gotta walk away. And I see that. And you know why? And this is why I fucking love you, Leo. I will always admire you. I will always respect you. I will always honor you because of these two energies in my hand. We got the Hierophant and the Judgment. At the end of the day, you are always going to commit yourself, right, to whatever serves your highest good. At the end of the day, you know what your intuition and your soul tells you, and sometimes we get off track, sometimes we get off our path, right? And that's okay, that we're human, we're in the flesh. But Leo, you're prioritizing what you know intuitively is best for you, what you know spiritually is best for you, what you know emotionally and psychologically, emphasis on that, what is best for you. And you're making that decision. Three of Cups, to go towards what makes you happy, what fulfills you, and what you can actually celebrate, right? What you can actually enjoy, what you can actually have, that thing that makes you feel alive and awakened again. Whether you're wanting to leave a connection and go to a new one, whether this is leaving an old job and going elsewhere, whether this is starting that business that people told you couldn't do it, and you always knew on the inside that you could, despite anyone who told you otherwise. You're committed to it. And you're willing to abandon at the end of the day whatever doesn't serve you. These boundaries you're putting in place towards whatever you're walking away, solid. They're solid. And I love that. And I honor you for that, Leo. I honor you. Why is the Six of Air here for my Leos? Tower. All right, we're getting a little spicy now, aren't we? Why is the Six of Air here for my Leos? Four of Wands, Six of Coins, Three of Cups on the bottom again, baby. Which is three of lattes in this deck, I should actually clarify. And right underneath that is the Magician. How more impressed can I be with you? I've already been impressed, right? From my last, not the one I created today, but from my previous video, I'm already impressed with you. But how could I honestly top that? I didn't think I can top that, right? Because I felt like that video was for a specific person, so I didn't think I could top that. But this, for me personally, as a reader, as a person that's been through, and just like you have too, your share of strife, your share of pain, your share of injuries, and I'm not just talking physical, I'm talking emotional, psychological, mental, right? Your share of injuries, your share of burdens, your share of stress. For somebody who shares those things with you, Leo, to see you put yourself first in this regard, right? In the regard of this reading here, to see you put yourself first. Four of Wands and the Six of Cups, you're going towards something not only something that's financially stable paired with the Four of Wands, not only something that's financially abundant, but even so, if this is in the romantic sense, you're leaving something behind to be guided in a new direction that gives to you in the same way you give to it. Full reciprocity. Full reciprocity. Both of these numbers are even. The 4 and 6 are both even. It talks about reciprocity, and that's all you're taking at this time. Whether it is in a job, a career field, even in a love connection. But the kicker here is the fact we got the Tower. You're shaking shit up this summer. See, people who may have gotten comfortable with you being in their lives, bye. Jobs that thought, oh, this employee's gonna stay around. We have golden handcuffs on them, right? If you know what that is. Nope, I'm gone. Or even people who doubted you, that said, oh, you can't start that business, or you trying to showcase this talent, whether you want to sing, dance, do a podcast, start a YouTube, whatever that is, and people doubted you. Bye. You're shaking shit up. You are. And I can't give you a more appropriate word than the SHIT. Because you are the SHIT. You're doing it. Magician is on the bottom. Keep going, Leo. Why is the 2 of air here for my Leos? In reverse. 5 of coins. Ooh. Oh my God. That hurt. Like a thief in the night too. That's what I like to see. I don't need to explain my decisions to you or nobody. 10 of swords. You know what, Leo? I'm done. I don't want to keep cussing, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. And the reason why I say I'm done with you, because I respect you so damn much for this. So damn much. And trust me saying that is a strong understatement. 2 of swords in reverse, right? Head over heart decision when we got the 2 of swords. In reverse, you made that decision, right? 5 of coins. Well, it's not you being left out in the cold. Somebody, something, or some situation, you are leaving that out in the cold. 10 of swords, you are cutting that out. But with the hermit here, this is the part that makes it so slick. This is what makes you badass, Leo. Because it's like a thief in the night. You retract. Yep, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. You may have gave this person warnings. You may have gave that job warnings, or try to see what you can do to make changes, and nothing came about it. And even if that's not the case, you're not arguing with anyone in regards to what you believe, what you want to do, or what you want to achieve. It's not your job to explain what the fuck a Leo wants to do. Excuse my language, but I have to emphasize, Leo, to you, how proud I am of you and how proud I am of this energy. Ace of swords. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Ace of wands, right? It's the ace of lighters in this deck. Ace of wands. This is your energy all over this. You're taking charge. You're taking lead. And you're going for everything that is yours, that already was preordained and predestined. And you knew all along at a soul level, right? At the deepest soul level, that this was always something that was meant for you. Again, we have the Judgment and the Hierophant. You always knew that this was your calling, this was your lane, this was your passion, this was the route you were supposed to take, Leo. And damn it, if anybody gets in your way. Boundaries, right? Boundaries. This summer is going to be a hell of a summer for you. A hell of a summer. I haven't did this for any of the other readings, but I want to pull a Oracle of E card for you and give you a direct message from Spirit, because I'm a bit flabbergasted. I am. For how bold and how courageous you are to make this step. How bold and how courageous you are to put these boundaries in place. To make this change that's not only going to bring you financial security and abundance, but this is something that's going to change you, Leo. This is something that brings you back full force 180 into your Leo energy. True Leo energy. True lioness. True lion energy. And I'm so damn amazed. We got Livewire. So let's see, why is Livewire here for my Leos? Why is Livewire here for my Leos? Within you is a powerful elixir that can change the world. I don't know what to say. Okay, let me restart, because that just literally is everything I'm saying. Within you is a powerful elixir that can change the world, both your world and the one around you. Scientists call this elixir emotions, but you can think of it as a supercharged current capable of taking you anywhere you want to go. You can use your emotions to suffer or to skyrocket to fame. Good to know that it's up to you. I'm done. I'm closing out this reading. Leo, just like the card said, that's why these boundaries need to be in place, because you can either use your emotions for whatever this needs to be placed to the side. You can either use your emotions to keep you entrapped, encapsulated, stuck, or you can use your emotions, your willpower, and your strength to skyrocket you to where you need to be. And guess what? Leos always love being on top, and that's where Leos deserve to be. You are the sun. Don't forget that. I love you deeply, sincerely, and always.